kicking mad flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Max, brand new flavor in your ear. Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees.
Hey, what up, though? We are back. Hey, it's Jackie. How you doing?
It's me, Missy Ann, aka Celeste.
We decided to do a video about the joys and the pains of being a single parent. So, okay, let's start with the pain so that then we can move in to the good stuff. And we don't want to leave the fellas out because the dudes can be a single parent as well. So, just from my experience, and I can only speak about my experience. So I was a single mom for a little while with my son. Hey Dusty. My son Dustin. Hey Dusty. And what I'll say the biggest pain about it is that, as a parent, when you're a very involved parent, you go through this thing where, I just wish I could go through this for them. Like you want to love them and you want to teach them as much as you can, but sometimes it really gets to the point where like, I just want to go through this for you. Even now with him being in the 2nd grade and going through things, kids are kids, so they tease or say anything about something that's different from them. They're going to say something about it. So even with that, I just like, I wish I could go in there and just, but you can't fight all of their battles. So even with something like a kid at school, you want to go in and fix that. So you definitely wish you could fix a void of, the other parent not being there. But you can't. But what you can do is that you can love your child and you can show them that you can get through anything. And that I'm enough, he's enough, and that no matter what happens, whether mom is there or not there, whether dad is there or not there, if I'm there, we're family and we're good. And it's amazing how kids, they have all this knowledge that you don't even realize that they have. And if you pay enough attention, you'll really learn that your kids, they're teaching you so much. If you open up your eyes, you'll see it. I mean, my son, he'll be 8, but even now, sometimes he already know when I'm going through something. He's like, what's wrong, mommy? You're okay. We're okay. I mean, and this is a kid, and you're looking at them like, you can't help but listen and know, but the pain of another, the other parent not being there, sometimes you want to fill that void so much. And although you can, but what you can do is give yourself as much as you can, but also open your eyes up to the other things, other people that God is really putting in your life for your child. To have this family, it's not always about blood and about last names, Sometimes you got to really take advantage of those people that want to be there for you and be there for your child, And hopefully it'll work out. More likely it will.
I guess my biggest woe or biggest struggle with single parenting is the fact that, for real, doing it by yourself is mega hard. And then on top of that, I have boys, right? So, okay, I am partially single parenting my oldest son. Like, me and his father have gotten to a great level. Let's keep that in the universe, where we co-parent really well. And right now, my 11-year-old is going through this boy phase, weird boy phase. Please comment down below if you understand what I mean by weird boy phase. From what his dad says, it's like common. But yeah, so he needs his dad a lot more. Now he needs a man, a structure of a man to, get that all in check. Because mommy will lay hand. Don't call CPS on me. Yeah, so me and his dad are co-parenting right now. We're doing a great job with my 11-year-old. Now, my 3-year-old is by a whole different donor. Another story for another video. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below if y'all want to hear that story too. But yeah, he's by a whole nother donor who is not involved in his life, which I believe is for great reasons. I'm not questioning God, not at all. So my parenting with my 3-year-old is a lot different from with my 11-year-old because of my support system. That's number 2 with the struggles. It can be a praise as well, but my support system is totally different from my first child than with my second child. And I say it's a woe because, you know, people are willing to support and know I have your back. You know, I babysit with one child. Girl, baby. Have more than one child. They like, oh, girl, I'm busy tonight and I can't, oh, he's still in diapers. Yeah, you learned a lot being at home and who your friends are when you have more than one kid. But no, so I would say doing it by yourself is a very big struggle. The support system can be a struggle. It can also be a praise. But for me, it's a struggle with my second child. Another single parenting woe is that I feel that I can never do enough as a parent because I'm being pulled in a million different ways. My 11-year-old is just as active as my 3-year-old. 11-year-old plays football. I got to make sure his grades stay intact. You know, academically, he has to be in tune. This day and age, these 11-year-olds, 10, 11, and 12, these little baby millennials, electronics are dumbing them down. Comment below if you really understand what I mean. Electronics are really dumbing them down. So with my 3-year-old, it's more so like, hey, let's just go outside. I'm reliving my childhood with my 3-year-old versus my 11-year-old because he doesn't want to go outside. He doesn't want to play with other kids. It's just like, yeah, you got a PlayStation 4 or a phone? Oh, okay, I'm good. I think the biggest struggle that I have with single parenting is that I'm so hard on myself because I feel like I should know what's coming up, especially for my 3-year-old because I feel like I went through this with my first child. Raising children, I don't care how many children you have and how much you think you got a down pack. Raising each child is different. I'm going to repeat that. Raising each child is very different. As a single parent, as a co-parenting situation, whatever the case may be, each child is very different.
The joy, where do I begin? Where do these kids come from? Like, I remember being younger and hearing like my parents and my grandparents say like, you done been here before. And I'm like, what are they talking about? But these kids, I think some of them really have been here before. The joy is just sitting back and watching them grow. But if you really open up your eyes, you see so much of yourself. And they just really teach us so much. And they're so funny. Aren't they funny? I know my son is funny. My daughter, she's 2. She's funny too. And she can barely like form a full sentence. And she is hilarious. Tiffy, hi Tiffy. How you doing, Tiff? But yeah, the joy, watching them grow, and I know what my kids do for me. They constantly remind me what life is really about. It's not about things. It's not about money. Like, it's about love. And that's because that's all they really know at this age is love. How to love. They love you no matter what you look like, no matter what time it is in the morning. You ain't brushed your teeth yet or took your scarf off. But they love you. I mean, and for me, to be honest, that's the best part of parenting. Every day they constantly remind me what we really supposed to be doing here. We really supposed to be loving each other. Not being stressed out over a job, over a car, or even on a relationship that didn't work, you know? It's about love. And I don't want to cry because I got my lashes done today.
So my praises, to wrap that up and lift myself up as a mother who's single parenting these boys of mine, they love you like so unconditionally. I'm talking about bonnet half on, you got the wine glass sipped over on the nightstand. Do not call CPS on me. You going down to the get the mail with hoop shorts on and a tank top that's too big with a sports bra that got a jelly stain on it. They like, Mommy, you're so beautiful. I love you. And I mean, in your head, you like, bro, like, can I brush my teeth? Can I get a minute? But to them, like, it's just like, oh, that's my mommy. They love you. With kids, they always honor and value their parents, especially when they're younger, because they don't know what hate is. They don't know what color is. They don't know any of the things that the world is soon to prepare them for and teach them. Another praise would be that you do get, I used to be mad when my mama used to be like, I helped you get that diploma. Where was you at? You do help them get that diploma. Don't think for once you don't. I've sat at the table to 12 midnight helping with homework, the new math system. comment below if you understand what I mean by that. This new math, I'm like structuring now. Like I see the difference in my child versus some of the other kids that he may play with. So that's also a perk, because you see the difference in maybe how you're parenting your child versus how somebody else may parent theirs. Not to knock them, but another praise that I have as a single parent is waking up every day, doing it all over again, and making sure I do something better than I did the day before. Again, get up. You got to get to it. It's hard. Yes, it's hard. But you can do it. You can. Don't think for once that you can't, because them kids going to prove to you that you can, especially when they walk across that first stage. Other stages are optional, but when they walk across that first one, baby, I'm going to order up the whole gallery of wine. Okay. To end this, my last praise of single parenting will probably be the joys of actually seeing them. This is kind of weird how I'm going to say it, but seeing them try to do the same things you did as a child and get away with, and you were already 10 steps ahead of them. Again, I have an 11-year-old. I've been 11 before. So, in saying this, yes, single parenting sucks. I think it should be against the law. But there are some great things that come out of it. The joys of single parenting, the brightness in them children's eyes when they look up at you and think that you're the bombest parent of them all. I mean, it changes when they can't get what they want, but that's neither here nor there. Love on them babies. Make sure that you are embedding in them everything that you want them to be. Make sure that you instill in them to be better than you, because that's it. At the end of the day, we want them to run the world, right? All right, y'all. Comment below and let me know some of your woes of single parenting. If you're single parenting, if you're co-parenting, it's some woes in that too. Believe me, we can come back with a video or two about co-parenting and how these other parents be thinking that they got it and they don't. Like, subscribe. Don't forget to click on that post notification so you will get the ding, ding, ding whenever we post, because we coming for y'all. We coming with video after video after video. Drop some video little remarks down here. What you all want to see? Let us know. It's getting hot outside, so we about to start doing some very juicy things for y'all. All right. I love y'all. I'm wrapping it up now. I have to go home to my baby, so peace, love, and happiness. Mwah. Peace.